How's it going, guys? Deans here and welcome to another FIFA 20 video. Today we are going to be looking at none other than this end of an era EOE Schweinsteiger. Now, the SBC came out today. You can actually see me completing that on the channel. If you could do go check it out before this video. Just, I don't know. It's a lot for this card, to be honest with you. It looks fantastic. The medium work rates isn't brilliant, and the 3-star doesn't really help either. But other than that, like, the card looks fantastic all around. Not the best agility, but yeah, the card actually looks pretty sweet. Acceleration's not great either, but I think for the kind of position you'll be using him, that's not that bad. Other than that, like, everything looks fantastic. A lot of dark green stats everywhere. So all around a really good card. I think with maybe like a Hunter Chem style, maybe it would probably make him be a pretty decent card. But probably some other better chem styles anyway for him. But yeah, I think one I'll probably end up putting on him is probably something like Shadow or Hunter. This is a squad I'm going to be using him now for today's video. The reason for this, I've got a lot better better players I could use. I've got that Neuer down on the bench. I'm tying it in with the objectives, so I'm going to try and achieve some of the objectives whilst doing this. So we've got the I've got 7 first owner Bundesliga players in here. There are some weak links in here that I'm really not looking forward to using, but I'm probably going to switch the squad around in game anyway. I'd quite like Schweinsteiger to play a bit more in that cam role. I just think he's got much better shooting stats than Goretzka does, and I think he'll be pretty decent in that role. So yeah, I'll probably move things around a little bit in game, but we'll see how this goes. I am going to, of course, go find some rivals games. You guys can join me when I find my first opponent. Okay, so first opponent for the video, and it's a Ligue 1 side. I feel like this guy is probably also doing a similar thing to me. He's probably going for his Ligue 1 objective for the icon swaps. A really decent squad. That Depay and Kimpembe stand out massively. That Martins is really good as well. But I'm hoping that because he's also going for this objective, and that's kind of made it a little bit easier on us as well, that he's not got a decent squad. So fingers crossed, we should have a pretty decent game on our hands here. Looking forward to seeing how Schweinsteiger plays, though. That's definitely going to tell. I just don't know if he's going to be worth that big price bracket, but we will find out. Let's go for a shot. Rocket of a shot. And actually, I think a red card already. That is bad. What did he even do? I'm not sure who he took down there, but I will take it. What is a... Oh, come on, don't rage quit. Let me just at least go for the free kick. I think we're okay. I think he's maybe just moving his players around. I don't know what Schweinsteiger's free kick stats are like. I'm obviously going to try and take it with him anyway. I wish that in the pause menu for FIFA, like right now, if I wanted to go back and check because I'm waiting for this guy, I wish I could just press pause again and it reopen the pause menu for me. Just a random thought, I suppose. There we go. Finally going to resume. I'd quite like to see how Schweinsteiger's going to play. I'm guessing that was probably his defender. What's his stats stand like? Hello? Hello? There we go. Actually, really good stats. I'm, of course, going to go for it. I'm not brilliant with free kicks, but I will, of course, go for it. Oh, unfortunately, couldn't do anything. He had his play on the line ready for that as well. I'm awful with free kicks. I really just need to get a bit more practice in with them, but every now and then I get an accidental one go in. That felt like it was a bit offside, but probably going to suffer for it, and we are going to suffer for it early on. I really felt like that was offside, but I guess it's just me, but Martins is just fantastic. If he gets through your defence, he is just bombing it away, and he did. So that's going to be 1-0. I'm hoping I can pick something else up here. I haven't actually moved Schweinsteiger. I'm feeling like I want to maybe... I'm going to make a pause now, moving up to Cam. So I am finding he's falling back a little bit too much for me. I'd really like him, especially with those shooting stats, to be a bit more forward. So, yeah, we've got Schweinsteiger now at Cam. I really need to pull something back here. Schweinsteiger just couldn't hold on to the ball there. Playing pretty well, got him in the box, but, yeah, he does feel quite slow. I know his acceleration's quite low, so that's obviously going to explain why, but, and I can't, I'm actually gonna concede right from that. One of my players do it. This is because I've got a lot of really stinky players in the squad. It's not worked out well for me so far, but I was just saying, like, his acceleration, you can tell it's quite bad. just because when he does get onto the ball, it takes a good minute or so for him to really kind of pick up and start running. So yeah, I think he's definitely, it depends what kind of role you want to play him in. If you want him to be a bit of a defensive midfielder, then definitely play him CDM. I don't think he's a centre mid kind of guy, like a person who's just going to sit in the sort of midway and get you box to box. He's definitely a kind of a pass, and I don't know, it's tough. Gonna go in with Goretzka and actually manage to get ourselves a goal. Oh, come on, don't pause there. Managed to pull ourselves another goal. A lot of it is where I've just kind of got those weaker players around in my midfield. I need to just try and focus and get a few more goals in there. I'm struggling with Schweinsteiger a little bit. It's the pace at the moment. He just feels so slow when you got on the ball. I feel the best thing you can do with him is just to pass it to the next player and kind of just keep pushing forward. But yeah, got ourselves the first goal. I'm pretty confident we can get some more. This guy's not too, I don't want to say he's a bad opponent, but I definitely feel like I could beat him. So yeah, hopefully pull off some extra goals. I've probably jinxed myself now I've said that, but yeah, fingers crossed. There goes Schweinsteiger. Up there to Bellarabi, to Schweinsteiger. Come on, get this goal. That's the goal. I knew we could get it. The 3-star skills is killing me a little bit. I will be honest with you. Like, I go to do certain things and he's not able to do it. But yeah, we got ourselves the first goal, which is something. So not too bad. He's getting there. He's getting there. Lovely through to Bellarabi. Back into Schweinsteiger. I don't know why I went for that pass. I should have just I was keen to get it off with Schweinsteiger there. I should have just got the shot, but not a terrible first half. We brought ourselves back quite quickly. Once we actually tried to sort of focus just to actually get the goals, we've done pretty well. But I've been all over this guy. That's why I kind of say I feel quite confident I can beat him. Just like 7 shots I've had, 5 on target. Kind of even possession, but a bit more my side. I just need to knuckle down and focus more. I'm making mistakes like I just did then. Like, I really want to get Schweinsteiger on the score sheet, so try to take opportunities more with him. But yeah, I think we can get this win easily. I really do want to try and get something a bit more with Schweinsteiger and try him out more. But yeah, let's secure the win and get this game finished. I don't even know what's happened there, to be honest with you. That was an awful mistake. And I'm just suffering massive. And he's paused it as well, as if he's going to pause it. I'm suffering massively because a lot of my players, like I've got Bender there, Edgestein, there's just so many that like have not really decent pace, and your defenders cannot be slow. I'm kind of a bit gutted about that. Obviously, I had to put him in for chemistry, and I needed a first owner centre back due to my Hernandez, Schulz, and yeah, Hernandez and Schulz are bought, and obviously Schweinsteiger is not from the Bundesliga. So to be able to get this objective, I needed them in. But yeah, I don't know. That was a bit of a tough pill to swallow. I need to just try and pull this back, to be honest with you. Can't be making mistakes like that. Oh, go on, quick. Bellarabi, yes! Managed to get a goal in there. This guy has been so annoying. He's literally just like passed it around the whole pitch as much as he can, and obviously where I don't have a lot of pacey players, I've not been able to do anything, so it feels so good to manage to get that goal in. I wouldn't have minded losing if this guy just kind of took the victory with a bit of grace, but literally just passed around. Like, it's a lot of this, just kind of passing it backwards. Managed to lose it with Schweinsteiger there, but I cannot let him score right after that, after I finally brought myself back. If I can actually pick up a goal, I don't even care. If I can just get through here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Stop there. Right there. Oh, I just couldn't get it off. That is really annoying. But we end the game on a draw. I am glad to at least have not lost that game, because my opponent was playing, I don't know, I did not like the way he was playing against me. So that is going to be it for the first game. Schweinsteiger wasn't too bad. The biggest flaw is, of course, he feels very slow. And I honestly think I'm probably going to put either a Hunter or a Shadow Chem Cell on him for the next, just to see if I see much of an improvement. Not really too sure if that's what is probably the best chemistry style for him. But yeah, I'm going to put that on him, and then we'll get into the next game. Okay, so on to our second opponent, and that is a bit of a better Ligue 1 side. Obviously still got Depay at centre forward, no Kimpembe this time, but he does have that Icardi. Martins is still here, Idrissa Gana Gueye there at left centre mid. A much better Ligue 1 side, so I think this one's probably going to be a bit more difficult for me, unless of course my opponent is not that good at the game. I'm sure he probably is, but again, it looks like my opponent is also going for the objectives just like me. So yeah, I'm gonna try not to go only for Schweinsteiger here, because I would like to get the win for my objectives. But yeah, we'll see how the game goes. Gonna of course have to just sweat around that. A lovely equalising goal for us. Oh, managed to come back in. I can play well with this squad. I need to just maybe not so much focus on just running. It's a lot of passing, I think, to be honest. So yeah, we'll get in there. We're getting there. I'm not going to see what I did last game and say I can easily win. I do not think I can easily win this one, but yeah. Why is Thuram not started running yet? Look at me coming through, and Thuram is just stood there. There we go. Let's go for a shot straight away, and it's in the goal. We get ourselves an assist to Thuram. Not too bad. I really didn't like. He was just kind of stood there watching me. I really hate that. Sometimes there are some players, I'll be running forward and I just want them to just get up there, get in the box. What good are you going to do to me? Just stood still staring at me. But we did manage to get a goal off there, which is not too bad. Put ourselves back in the lead. And that is going to be the first half of this game. Much better than that one. I'm kind of finding my feet a little bit with the squad. He has had a lot more possession. This guy is another one of those that is passing around quite a bit. But I am sort of finding my feet with the squad a little bit. I know now to kind of embrace the slow pace, if it will, and just kind of pass around, really kind of try and hold off what I can. So getting there a little bit. I kind of hope I can come out with this with a win, because I feel I can. But yeah, we'll see what this half has to say for itself. And there we go. Come on, this is Bellarabi. Should be long gone by now. That's going to be a penalty. I'm not confident with penalties. I'm of course going to take it from Schweinsteiger, but I am awful with penalties. I feel like this whole you can see your players look, and I feel like it needs to go, because to be honest, like it gives away so much. It's almost impossible. Like he just knew I was going to be going there. I don't know. I need to learn some of the penalty mechanics for definite, but it feels too easy to save penalties, to be honest with you. I know exactly what to do when it comes to penalties, so I do save most of them, but yeah, it's frustrating. Schweinsteiger, let's go for a bit of a long shot. Oh, hit the bar. There we go. That's another assist there. And that is probably going to seal off the game. Playing very, very well. Schweinsteiger was making some very awkward run. Kind of going around a bit in the position. Don't want it to, like, went up towards the wing. Are we going to get a rage quit from that? Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe not. Probably not. Yeah, so not bad. We got ourselves another goal. I'll take that for sure. Go for a finesse with Schweinsteiger. We actually managed to pull ourselves a fourth goal there. Not too bad at all. Played that very, very slow. Again, I think the best way to use this guy is not to be running down the wing at all. You've got to pass it back and forward a lot. That's surely going to be a rage quit now, and it is going to be a rage quit. It's a lot of passing back and forward, to be honest with you, but he played very well when I did do that. Yeah, he's a pretty decent card. I don't know if he's 100% worth the 260k, 250k bracket. I'm not too sure what happened there. My recording cut out a little bit for some reason, so I'm not too sure where it left off. I stopped, so I'll carry on from here. My general impressions of Schweinsteiger is he's a really decent player. In those 2 games, got 2 goals, 2 assists. plays fantastically in the cam role. He's played very well for me. I think he would be pretty decent as a CDM as well. For me, he's not one of those really though that will be running box to box. He's not a fast player. The 71 pace kind of throws you off a little bit. The 75 sprint speed is obviously Lapata's bringing it up, but his acceleration really lets him down, to be honest with you, because as soon as he gets the ball, he feels very slow to start getting off. And obviously I put a hunter on him, but still I didn't really notice too much of an improvement from that. But other than that, like, he is genuinely a decent card. His passing's fantastic, his shooting's fantastic, he holds off opponents very well. He's just, again, if you're going to use this card, it's a lot of pass kind of all over the place. I'd kind of probably say he's sort of similar to Vieira in a sense. It's probably the only kind of player that strikes to mind that I'd probably compare him to. Vieira's a little bit quicker though, it's the only difference. But yeah, an all-around decent card. I will only be playing the 2 games today. I kind of have got the gist of it, and to be honest, I don't really think I'm going to get much more out of him. But that is going to be it for the video. If you guys did enjoy the video, be sure to drop a like. Let me know if you are going to be doing this card. I purely did it just because I wanted a high-rated MLS special card, just to have it in the club for future objectives that may come down the line. This Schweinsteiger is a pretty decent card, so I thought I'd do it. But would I recommend you guys doing it? Probably not, to be honest with you, if you haven't got the coins to spare. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below if you plan on doing this card. As I say, if you could like the video, I'd really appreciate that. If you're brand new around here, be sure to subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one though. Bye bye.